Previously on Dee-man Johnson III. Watch it and watch the movies with me, and then we can talk about the movies, and we can just have a good old time. Yeah, do some Discord shit, play some video games. Yeah. Now, Dee-man Johnson III. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you gotta script more shit. I feel like I didn't talk long enough about the movie, so now I'm just like rambling about whatever I can see. I see a Nintendo. What's it? Yeah, this shit's pretty dope. Needs to be clean though. God, maybe I shouldn't wipe it on my shirt, but god dang, Nintendo 2DS. Masterpiece of a system. I've been playing Dragon Quest VIII on it, and oh my god, that game is so freaking fun. So I got really far when I originally played it. It was probably 8 years ago. I got really far into it, and then I stopped, and then I picked it up just maybe 2 weeks ago, and I tried to continue my save, but I had no clue where I was at, so I restarted the entire game file, and now I'm just sucked back into it. I'm almost caught up to where I was now that I'm about 40 hours into it, maybe 50 hours. I don't know, I've been fucking addicted to it. It's just so fun to play, and since it's on the 3DS, it's so easy just to bring it with you anywhere. I'll go to the restroom, I'll be in there forever. It'll be like, what are you doing? I'm defeating evil in 2 ways. Like, stop judging me. I don't play on this though, I play on the 3DS. Ah, fuck, I love those things, man. Yeah, so I also got all these other games. I got the other Dragon Quest. I plan on playing Dragon Quest 9 after playing Dragon Quest 8, and then I'll eventually try and get Dragon Quest 10 to work. It's a game that came out in Japan. It has no English to it, so you have to download like fan translations or AI translations, and then you can play it. After I play Dragon Quest 9, I'm going to try and figure it out. Maybe I'll do videos on Dragon Quest 8, 9, and 10 if people are interested. But I'm really hyped because I've never played Dragon Quest 9, but I finally got a copy of it. So I'm going to play it right after 8, and then I'm going to go to 9, then I'm going to go to 10, and then hopefully 3 will be out by then. Or, I don't know, I take a little bit longer on games since I'm a dad. I got kids to take care of. So I might have to, it might take me a while. So if 3 comes out before all that, I'm definitely getting 3 day one. I'm super hyped for part 3, the HD remake. I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but the trailer looks amazing. And oh my God, I downloaded the iOS versions on Switch, and they aren't good. I started playing the first one, and the moment you start walking, like the way it scrolls is disgusting. It's hard. It's I don't even know what it is. It just looks like choppy when you start walking upwards. I trudged through that on the first game, and I got like halfway, and then I quit. You just had to have a guide open for too many sections, and it just wasn't for me. So these HD remakes, I'm really hyped for, so I can finally experience Dragon Quest 1 through 3 in a more updated way. And I should get the Game Boy Color version of Dragon Quest 3. That's what I really should do. Man, I'm going to split this up into 2 videos, the Maxxxine review and the Dragon Quest. Let's talk about it. I also got Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6. I need to get 7, and I haven't played 4 to 7. I plan on it though. I'm just working my way up here. And then I'll probably play 11 because I got that. I don't know. I just have a lot of Dragon Quest in the future, and I am hyped for it. I loved 11 when it came out. It was just what I needed. I was so tired of all these JRPGs that are trying to do so much shit. Like the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I won't even consider a JRPG. I just consider that an action RPG. And the RPG isn't... I need to play the second one. I got to the very end of the first one, and I just checked out. I'm like, okay, I might have even been like fucking at the near end boss, but I just gave up. The story felt good. The gameplay was, it was... I don't know, it just didn't hit me. And then I just ended up playing Final Fantasy VII, the original, which isn't my favorite Final Fantasy game either. My favorite is Part 6 or Part 3 on the SNES. That one was probably perfection. It's so funny. I got into it with somebody on Facebook because they were like, somebody's like, man, new games just aren't that great anymore. And this other guy's like, yeah, but old games look like this. And they posted like a picture and it looked like, you know, like Final Fantasy VI. And I thought, I wish they made games like that again. Like now, maybe. But with every bad RPG, you have a Baldur's Gate 3. So there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, Dragon. I actually have a Dragon Warrior NES copy up here. That's fun. I was gonna buy an NES just to play that, and then I was gonna get a few other NES games. You'd think you'd get tired of it, and I probably do. Like, I remember for some reason, it happens to me every time I play Octopath Traveler. Like, I played part 1, I got halfway, I took a long break, but thankfully I was able to jump in right where I left off and finish the game. And then part 2, I went halfway, I took a break, and I have yet to pick it up, but I have it on my shelf because it's still in the back of my head that now I'm starting to want to play it again. But damn it, JRPGs are too damn long, and I've already got a list to play, so that's really gonna be on the back burner. How do people do it? But you know, what I do, I don't really, like, if a new game comes out and I have my eye on it, I'm gonna probably drop these games, unless if that game doesn't live up to anywhere near the entertainment that I get from these games. But you know, I'll finish that, then I'll go right back to this. I've done that before. The 3DS is so good. We were moving, and I found it, and then I found the charger, and I found all the games. So that's when I put in Dragon's Quest 8. Also, I was watching Dragon Ball, so it made me want to play a game in that art style. So I started playing some of the Dragon Ball games, but they weren't quite getting that itch of the type of game I wanted to play. So then I started playing Dragon's Quest 8, and loving it. Yeah. My favorite is when Trode comes next to Yangus, and Yangus doesn't see Trode, and then he just does that stance. He goes, "Cool, blimey!" The characters there stick out so well. I'm on the part where you're going after the dog now, or because he just turned into the dog. Maybe like what's bad is I read online and everybody's like, this is like a 38-hour game on the 3DS. Yet I'm like 40 hours in, and I still don't really feel like I'm even near the end. But I talk to everybody in town, and I read slow as shit because I want to like soak in everything. You know, take a look around, look at what I'm looking at. That's your critical reviews, baby. Look at what I'm looking at. You hear me? Stamp it. That's gonna be like what's gonna be on the poster if I ever get a quote on a poster. Look at what I'm looking at. I like it. Fuck. Genius. Alright, you're right. God, when did they stop calling it Dragon Warrior? I don't even know. But they changed it to they started calling it Dragon Quest when Dragon Quest 8 came out. So Dragon Quest 7 was Dragon Warrior 7 in the US? Is that right? Let's look this shit up. Well, I'll be damned. Dragon Warrior 7. Now let's look it up on eBay because we got a PlayStation 2 back there. I just need a big TV, an old school CR TV, because the PlayStation 2 looks like garbage when I connect it to the TV. There's probably a way to put an HDMI setup in there or convert it to HDMI. I just have to look it up, and then I can enjoy the good old original. But from what I hear, maybe it would be better just to go with the 3DS route. It's $80 on the 3DS, so maybe it'll be better to go that route than converting this and getting a PlayStation version. I don't know. I gotta get it eventually because the price is just gonna go up and up, and then I'm just gonna be broke. I'm already broke. Video games. God dang video games. Video games, horror movies, they're my favorite thing to talk about. I wish what we need is a special guest star, and here's our special guest star, Michael Myers. We're not doing that bit. Y'all already know he's here. He's been here the whole time. At least I moved him so he's not stabbing me anymore. So, anyway, let's do the stupid outro, because everybody's gotta have an outro. This is Dee-man Johnson III. This is way too damn small. And I'm proud of you, and you're doing great, so just keep it up, y'all. Wah, 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 wah.